We are.
Hey, Star Sushi, did you get to see
hop into the
my
stream.
boys?
I can't. Everyone was talking at once. I couldn't hear anyone.
Oops.
I'm going to do the stream again.
Okay.
I was saying, did you want to see the OC challenge so far?
Oh, yes. Oh, hey, Dirty Canny.
What?
Hello, Dirty Canny.
Wow.
Dirty Kenny, you can see his name is Dirty Kenny.
There's the name so far.
Hmm?
Still talking?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'm still talking.
Ooh, 900.
I don't know.
Hello. Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, it's usually in there.
Hey guys.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like your stream's gonna know my voice like very easily.
Yeah. It's just the way it's gonna be.
There's no power.
You gotta get a charger for it. Go look around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if you guys beat the bear last time.
We did.
Wait,
The bear?
Right?
The
There was a
bear.
bear?
Yeah. Or troll. There was
It was a troll. It was a troll, not a bear.
Okay.
It was the troll.
I thought it was an orc. I didn't know it was
No,
troll.
the first mate is
What was
that one.
it?
That was a troll.
What was it?
Yeah, we beat
I
it.
don't know. I missed most of it.
Zeneva did.
It was a troll.
Zenvia. Sorry.
It was Zinvia?
Yeah, Zenvia
Yeah.
defeated it.
Oh, okay.
They killed the troll.
You guys are talking way. Wait, what?
What?
Zinvia killed the troll. It was a troll. We killed the troll, and then the DnD is paused there. That was what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That makes sense.
Dang it, Demon, you're the DM. How can you not, like...
Be making
How
notes.
did you not write this down or remember it?
I don't write down what you guys beat.
Are you having a hard time, Kenny?
Because you guys put this case on backwards. This is where this charger thing's
That was me. I took it out to, like, I don't know why, but I took it out and... Oops. I'm sorry.
Now it kind of broke it.
Well, you have to be more gentle with it.
Flips a potato chan. What movie you be watching? Maybe they're adding on to mute because they were seeing one of me. Yeah, that's how you talk to people. What you be watching.
Anyway,
Shall
you
we
guys
start
ready to
now?
start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of waiting on you, buddy.
No, you're just kind of talking. But anyway. So from last time, you guys
Are you okay?
beat what? What's it? Troll. Yeah.
Okay.
Last time you guys beat the troll, and you were already traveling up the mountain. Like following the path that was going up the mountain to get to your destination, which was the peak of it. So currently, you guys, after defeating the troll, are just walking up the path, and I'm like drinking Pepsi, so I'll be probably stopping a lot. I got a burp.
My name.
So right now, I want you guys to roll a survival check.
All right.
Okay, that's a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Need to see if I have any modifications.
You're a burb.
Yes, I do.
You're close.
Kyle,
All right. I rolled a 17 plus 4, so 21.
I got 20.
I got 16.
17 plus 3.
I guess 16. This is 14 plus 2.
So, pretty good rolls, I'm just hearing.
Yeah.
You're alive. Good.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll.
John. To be alive. To survive.
I guess, what is his thing? Survival plus 3, so that's what? 11? Sure. So, you guys continue up the path, and you kind of, it's kind of winding a bit around the mountain. It's more of like going directly up, but more to the left as well.
Okay.
It's like, okay, so it's more of like
I'm just like, that's oddly specific.
Kind of stairs, not winding.
Okay. Spiral
They're
staircase?
kind of like zigzagging. Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
staircase is zigzagging, but it's also moving to the left a bit.
Okay.
So it's not just directly going up; it's kind of going to the side as you go up.
Okay.
What?
You're sitting in the living room.
Yes, I am.
You look over and you see
Maybe
like
don't be in the living room.
some caves, a few.
It's comfortable.
Most of them are just kind of a dead end, and some of them you see lead further in
Uh-oh.
as you go up.
Okay.
It doesn't take long until you realize how much higher you're getting, but also how much colder it's getting as you all travel further up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Well,
We all huddled to
Well, I mean,
Zendia for warmth.
it is a. I was gonna say it is a mountain,
That's fair enough.
like a generally cold mountain.
And it's cold now.
So the further you guys go up, the more it starts to feel like it almost is never ending, and you can start to see a bit of snow start to fall, where it comes to this area of like light snow to a bunch of snow. Like you can tell that it's like always snowing up the higher you go.
Okay.
That makes sense if we're on top of the mountain.
Hey Sushi,
Yeah.
you want to do this?
Uh-oh.
Do what?
Don't call me out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Please don't kill my character.
so anybody want to roll for perception to see
Sure.
what's going on?
Let us.
Can y'all roll it?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. This is all
I could roll it too. So
Yeah, we're all checking what's up.
can I roll it too?
Yeah, I said that you all can roll.
Okay. I got a 20 again.
I got 19.
17, so.
Oof.
I see that I'm gonna have to buy you guys real dice at this
Well,
point.
wait, no, I mean, I do have a +6, so even though I rolled an 11, it was still.
There's a thunderstorm.
But you know what? That's fine.
Although I was thinking about that, if we should get some dice.
What is this?
I might just put you guys on roll 20 eventually, but it's fine for now.
Okay.
Because roll 20 actually rolls the dice for you. But so as you see through the cave, you can kind of see more into it. All three of you.
Okay.
Okay.
I say all three of you, but let me do this real quick. Once again, John.
John.
I'm watching the stream. That's why I keep forgetting about him. I'm leaving his stuff open.
Don't get by
What does he have a
John.
plus?
Can't forget about him.
Actually, I don't even need to roll for John, but to be honest, he'll see it either way. So further in the stream, further in the cave, you can see a bear sleeping in it.
Cool. You weren't kidding about the bear.
But you can see more and more that the cave does go further in, but you can't see past that.
Okay.
Why did you bring her
What do
in?
you do?
Vicky,
What do you guys want to do?
bring her here. Bring her.
I don't think we're I'm
Hold
in
on.
the correct shape to fight a bear.
Why do we need to beat up a bear? Can't we just leave him alone?
Can we fight it? Let's fight it.
I never said you guys had to fight everything you ran into.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
try and sneak past it.
Vicky.
fight a bear.
I'm gonna roll to sneak past it.
So what are you? Are you gonna try and fight the bear or go past it?
Go past it.
We go past it, but doesn't mean I'll like sneak past it.
I did a
Yeah.
18.
So you're gonna roll for stealth.
18 plus 6, so I'm past the bear.
Roll for
How long does it take to charge?
Are you?
Yeah.
Ah, hi, Squeaks.
I rolled
Squeaks.
freaking over 20, don't even.
Yeah, but I've been raising
Rogue,
stuff
that makes
because of you guys.
I got 2.
Hmm.
Wait,
Oh.
what were we rolling for?
I got
Rolling
2.
for stealth.
I'm so
Okay. Let me see.
Is that with your modifier, Sushi?
I'm dead. I'm 2. Supposed to fight it probably.
I got a 20 again. What is this?
Hey, Star. Reset your thing
What's that mean?
Okay.
and then do it.
18.
Okay.
I'm still high.
I
That's
should
good.
All right. So Zenvius falls as the both of you start to go past almost with no problem, and the fall makes a loud smacking noise
Uh-huh.
that actually starts to wake up the bear.
Uh-huh.
Squeaky's
what do you guys-
crying.
What are you gonna do?
You can't run.
Honestly, I should have just...
If
yeah, you
you
should.
want, you can try to run.
Okay.
Athletics check?
What that's what kind of roll is that?
Athletics.
Of course.
My worst enemy.
We're talking me being active.
Oh.
15.
Okay, cool.
Hey. You make it a pretty. Oh, also roll acrobatics for me as well.
Okay. $20.
Yay!
Cool.
I got 20. How about it?
Ooh, nice.
So where are you two at right now?
We're past the bear.
I guess we're sneaking past the bear?
I mean, do you think you're already past the bear or what?
I would
I don't know,
imagine
I
we
got
rolled a
distracted.
20, we would be way past it.
Nope, not a natural
Okay.
20. You rolled and then got above a 20.
Okay, you know what? If you
matters.
roll above a 16, you succeed, so we're past the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're past it.
As so you say.
I will
So
destroy
you passed the
you.
bear, right? I want both of you to roll for acrobatics as well.
Oh, you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, me too?
Yep.
Okay.
I hate you, demon.
What?
I rolled a natural 1, so I'm screwed. That's what. I mean, I'm messed up. That's what. Sorry, I'm trying to be better.
I got a 16.
Okay, so hey Sushi, what did you get again?
I got 4 acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Like 20.
Natural 20. I have no
natural 20,
buffs.
okay. So
Natural 1 and a natural 20.
you all
What
start to
extremities?
run as the bear starts to slowly get up, and
Oof.
you all three of you run past this ice patch, which
Oof.
2 of you jump over perfectly as and Laisha actually slips and falls on.
Ow.
That's ironic.
So currently, and the bear kind of like is roaring out a bit, but you guys have made it like a decent amount into the cave because of the good athletics checks you did. So you're a bit ahead. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I would like to get up and
Squeaky!
follow.
Oh, baby!
That's okay.
Oh no!
I mean, like you guys can help if you want. It's gonna take more than one roll for you to get up and run off. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if someone helps
So
me
do you
up,
guys
then I
wanna
only
help or
gotta do a
what?
check.
All right. Go for athletics right now.
Okay.
Wait, Celia?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Celia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Unless you want to help me up, Cynvia. But no, otherwise I rolled a 6.
Oh, maybe I said help you.
Yeah, I'll give the moment. Do you guys want to help?
Well, Star had the
okay.
BRB.
Alright. Let's hold on a second. Let's wait for Star to come back from her crying cat manifesto.
Okay, back.
Okay. You gotta save Leisha, I guess, from, getting eaten by probably a bear, getting by a bear.
So we're fighting the bear now?
No,
No,
you're just
they-
helping me up from the ice.
Okay.
Okay. How do I do that?
Hey,
Would that be a strength
real
check?
quick, Cynthia, roll for what is it? God dang it! My tab's closed. Hold on.
Oops.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4.
Dang.
And you said you were gonna help, right?
Yeah.
You slide too?
As
Well,
the
Leisha,
thought,
you're dead, I'm sorry to say.
as the thought comes into your head and you start to reach out for Leisha, you feel a searing pain in your arm that
Ow.
makes you drop to your knees.
Oh, jeez.
And you start to hear these whispers, that kind of like, it starts to feel as though they're clawing their way into your mind as they whisper.
Oh, wait, this is me, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time.
Bad.
So, Bubble, what are you gonna do?
2 of your comrades have now dropped to the ground.
Yep.
I'm getting hallucinations. Help me, Burb. Help us.
Oh,
I know.
what shall Burp do?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Just give me a second to think. So what happened so far? I just keep on getting distracted by.
Jeez, Star, I see how it is.
There's a thunderstorm.
No, I get it. Man, why do I even say anything?
Sylvia failed and is on the floor in pain.
Yeah,
Leisha
and
is still
Leisha is has fallen on ice, so Leisha's currently still on the ice, which is why they would need help if if they can't roll well. But this
Okay,
is just in case you want to help.
Who is
Zenvia's like kind of right next to you, but
who's closest? I mean, who's closest to the bear?
Leisha.
Okay, I'll go after Leisha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to help
Got
her.
me.
First up, I want you to roll Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a sec. I got a 13.
13.
Yep.
Doing 4.
So you slightly start to hear these whispers as well, but you kind of push past them
Okay, good.
as you head towards Leisha, who is on the ice. So now I'm gonna need you to make a acrobatics roll.
Okay.
Hey, Sushi, make another Constitution saving throw.
I got
Oh,
an 18.
Okay. I'm gonna really quickly wait to see what Sushi gets.
Okay.
Let's 21.
Nice.
As in, what was the initial roll?
19 plus 2,
Okay.
21. So I got from 4 to 21.
That's impressive.
So you find her pushing past the whispers as well, and slowly start to get to your feet as Bubbler runs over to Leisha and grabs their hand and begins to help them off of the ice, slowly guiding them off of it. At this moment, as you're kind of helping Leisha, you can realize just how close the bear has actually gotten as they've become actually fully awake.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So what are you guys gonna do? It's kind of like I would say at this point like 60 feet away.
Do I have
But it's kinda fast.
gotten up, or am I still holding on?
You're getting up. You're up.
Okay, can we
At this
run
point.
now?
What?
Is Leisha at the ice now?
Yeah.
Off of the ice now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, are we gonna
I'm
run
trying to
then?
shoot it.
No, just run. Why do we have to be mean to the bear? It's just a bear.
Okay, we can run. You can run.
Okay, let's
Go
run.
for running again.
Someone might have to carry Bubbler because she's not good at athletics and
Okay.
she's small.
By the way, if you were wondering where John is, he's like ahead of you a bit.
Oh, okay.
John!
Oh, struggling. He's just like, no.
Like when you guys did all your stuff and fell and whatever, he kind of didn't hear it, so
He just kept
he
going.
was a lot further.
God, in your poor ears.
John!
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 So you guys can roll for athletics one more time.
Okay.
One more time. This is like messed up. You're eaten by the bear. Actually, no. Bubbler might be eating a bear.
Okay.
Bubbler's small.
I rolled an 18. I'm good.
I'm 19. I'm good.
I was so
I
nervous
got a
because.
19.
You got
You know what?
A 19.
Okay, good.
All right.
Also,
20 minus 1.
I'm definitely gonna have to start.
why you got
Fucking
minus
stuff
ones on athletics?
But okay. So go ahead. You guys are pretty much like speeding past this bear, and you kind of end up catching up to John, who had lit a torch a bit earlier
Okay.
as he was going forward. You can see like you guys kind of leave the bear behind at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
Like his footsteps kind of fade out as you guys run from it.
Okay.
And in the cavern, it's lit up it's lit up by the torch. You can see more of how deep it goes, but also how wide it is and how much it's obviously been
Sorry.
it's man-made more of.
Okay.
There are little pillars on each side supporting, like support beams holding up as it's further down the cave. And you can hear like a slight noise from it. It's this weird scratching noise
No.
that none of you at this moment can identify. I mean, unless you want to make a... Sure.
Because.
I was about to suggest that, actually.
Okay.
Okay, I shall do it too.
I rolled a natural 20! This is my
Natural
first
20?
natural 20.
Wait, okay.
Oh, is it?
What
That's hard to believe.
Shut up.
That's hard.
We're rolling for
You're rolling perception.
perception. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got 15.
I got 4.
So mine's 26 total.
Hey, so Sushi's roll is so bad that it messed.
Shut up! You can't screw with my natural 20.
I'm knocking off that natural 20.
I'm gonna kick you in the
Dang
face.
it.
Teamwork, everybody. Teamwork.
You know what? You're an unfair DM.
Get out,
Name of the
demon.
game.
Get out of my house. Get out.
But I mean, even with that, it kind of does. All your rolls are high enough to kind of get it. Other than Sushi's.
What was Sushi's roll? Ha, Sushi roll.
4? Is it 4?
4.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
So you can kind of tell that it's the noise, the sound of metal against concrete. Not concrete. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, concrete. I was trying to think of a better word, but whatever, that's fine. So what do you guys want to do?
What is it? Is it like a threatening sword, or is it more like a manufacturing thing?
You can't really tell.
Stop to
Really?
listen to it more, I guess? I don't know.
I mean, does it sound like it's small, or does it sound like it's big?
It sounds like in the middle, more of.
Medium
Like
size.
battle-
The more you try to listen for it, the further it gets. So it's kind of harder to identify it.
So do we go
Let's follow
towards the
it.
noise?
So it's
Yes.
is it
Okay.
ahead of us, like at a different level?
Yeah, there's only like one path in front of you right now, and it's just kind of leading downward.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like a slight slant, but it's not like just drop.
I see.
Let's follow it.
Let's follow the noise. Such a good idea. That's the only theory I have, actually, so.
Okay, so you guys start to walk down this cavern, and it doesn't take long until you see the what is it? The path split into two directions, one right, one left. And you can hear the sword noise coming from the right, but you also hear this slight clicking sound from the left.
No.
Ooh, what is that?
So another perception check?
Perception?
Yep.
Okay, go for it. I realize I may be helping you guys too much, so I'm not gonna be talking as much.
Okay, I rolled a 10, so I probably won't be able to hear anything.
I got a 19.
That's good.
Oh.
A natural 19, so.
A natural 19.
5. I am just being visionary.
Do you not have modifiers with perception?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? I really never need to roll for John with perception. His passive perception is pretty high.
That's cool.
I mean, so is Lacia's, but still. I mean, also, like, Tila, you roll pretty high no matter what, so I don't think it matters.
Oh, the passive perception? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just kind of
Okay,
looking at stuff, because that's why I haven't been rolling for John.
Yeah, that's kind of a
Okay.
thing with 16s being the successes. With a passive perception of 16, or, 16 being the success, that does make
Yeah,
it
that doesn't
really
count for
hard
me,
to
though.
hide stuff.
That doesn't count for me, though, Tila.
I don't know, I've noticed.
You guys roll too high, so I have to bump everything up. Otherwise, this campaign would have been over by now.
Oh, we just haven't figured out the story or what?
Well, I'm not gonna say anything on that. If I do, it would be bad. But so you you can identify. Oh, you rolled pretty high, right?
No,
I
not
think
me.
so,
I
right?
roll 5.
And I rolled
Jesus
a 10.
Christ.
Occasionally I roll.
All right, I'm gonna have that also do the same thing as the last one. It bumped down yours a little bit, but it's still enough to find out what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
You can hear the clicking as though the sound of someone starting up a fire.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of like the clicking of two rocks hitting each other, though you can kind of tell that that's not what that is. It just is similar in sound, though.
Oh, no. What is this?
So, what are you gonna do?
I have no idea.
Probably investigation. I really want to see what's going on, and I'm going to go forward with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, a 10 again.
What you get?
10?
D-Man. Emma's calling D-Man now.
Hey, I didn't realize you were streaming like your rolls.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of forgot to check.
Do
So I
what?
see all those natural 20s that seem to happen.
I only rolled one. Look at it. It has. Do you want me to
For
send you my
now.
sheet of history?
No, I'm just
There you go. Oh, there
That's
it
what I
is.
was-
Right from the sheet. Oh, you just.
If we went over like all of our sessions, I think there'd be a lot of natural, like a decent amount, which is fine. That's why I'm bumping stuff up, but still.
It
Oh my God.
happens. But otherwise, it's just my modifiers, really, because I have +4 and +6 on most of the checks, because usually it's perception and investigation, and I'm a rogue. It's just kind of what I do.
Oh yeah, what did you get for your investigation?
A 10, I said.
Because I thought you were doing that, or no?
I said 10.
Oh, it kept cutting out so anytime you said it, I guess.
Okay.
So you investigate nothing at that point.
Okay.
You investigate that there are 2 ways to go.
Alright.
Great investigation.
I probably don't want to go to the sound that sounds like a weapon against stone, and probably want to see if it can help whoever's trying to build a fire.
Investigation, I can try to get it.
You want to try and get it?
I can try to investigate.
Should I try
Okay.
too?
If you want.
Let me try.
Okay.
I got 1+1 modifier. I'm
gonna have it as though you guys are helping.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
got 12
22.
because I am so legit. I got a freaking 12.
I got a 22.
Yay!
What's the base?
Hmm?
What's the
19?
base number? Okay.
19 plus 3.
So Bubbler kind of investigates and sees there are a set of footprints towards the right. Towards the left, they can slightly smell smoke.
Ooh.
Maybe
That's
we
it.
should go towards the weaponites because that's probably where we should be going.
Hmm. Go to the noise, I guess?
I mean, there are 2 noises, so
Where's the person?
One that
starting
doesn't
fire?
smell like smoke.
oh, okay. So are you guys choosing the right way?
Yes.
Not right way, but like the right direction.
Yeah, we know.
Yes.
Okay, so you start to. Ooh, boy, I like ate something spicy. And it just started to like actually set in. But so you guys start to walk down the right path, and you see this weird line as you it's actually John that you see put his hand to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of can feel this slight dent, not really dent, the slight crevice in the wall that seems to go along the side of it
Okay.
as you all walk. And he kind of gets all of your attentions, and he goes, "This is I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's kind of like burned as well.
Oh.
Rock doesn't usually look like this."
Aren't we
with just,
here
like, a
to
sword
find a
point through it.
dragon?
It's a
I
dragon
hope
here
not.
And as he explains it, you can start to hear one of the sliding noise of the sword once again get a bit louder.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you guys to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that sounds great.
Oh boy.
That's a D20 too, right?
Oh, hold on.
Oof! I rolled a 3.
Oh my god. I rolled 22. Natural
Jeez.
20 plus 2.
Man, Sushi, wish you rolled that earlier. What else?
Whatevs.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so this is backwards. I mean, I'm just usually it's like, you know, you and Telia rolling super high and Sushi rolling low. It's weird.
Well, it's just like that this session. It's like that all the time.
So you both find yourselves. Wait, let me do a thing too. Just reminded myself. Let me reset it.
Stop to be yawning right now.
What'd you
I'll
do?
hunt you down.
John got a natural 1.
Aw, John.
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 So you kind of see John fall to the ground and cover his ears slightly,
Oh.
Not
in
the
obvious
boy.
pain.
Not the boy. Oh, I
As,
can't
both of you, by both of you, I mean Leisha and Bubbler, hear the sound of the sword,
watch your mouth.
Okay.
as though the as though the sound of the sword has increased tenfold, almost as bad as when you guys were running through the forest.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but with the little mushroom thingies.
All right.
Hundreds and hundreds of cities. Yes.
Zenvia doesn't really even flinch from it. Like Zenvia hears it, but there's not much of a reaction to it. But do you guys want to roll for perception to see maybe what's called where it's from?
All of us?
If you want, it can be one of you.
Alright, I'll try. It doesn't hurt.
I mean, to be fair, Zenvia is really the only one that would make a good roll.
16.
Yeah. So, as you see as you hear the noise, you can slowly start to see this very dark figure walk towards you, and it looks very shadowy as it's from down the hall.
Hey, no thanks.
You can see under a hood these bright eyes.
No.
They're not blue. You know, like the eyes you've been
Like
seeing.
curiosity.
Current in your current stuff,
Ignored.
but they are a bright white.
Oh no, it's Phantascope.
Suspicious.
And as they get closer, you can start to make out a bit of the face, but before you really can tell which species they are, which race they are, they disappear,
No.
fading out of the cavern.
Look, we just came here for a glove and we just want to go home.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, Zenvia was the only one that saw that.
Okay, good.
Oh,
We're
so I can just... Is everyone
So-
still on the ground covering their ears? from
Well, the noise
screaming?
has stopped by now. When he disappeared, the noise stopped.
Okay.
Oh, there's a shadow, man. He disappeared.
Oh, you saw what?
You saw what?
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, that was a bad explanation. Everyone doesn't know what you're talking about.
Everyone just gets up and looks at you.
I saw a dude, he's like shadow, and then he has white eyes. He disappeared, and the noise disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what that's about. Probably the same guy who was just doing this, the weapon noise.
Oh.
John kind of speaks up. He's like, "Are you guys sure we should probably go down this way?"
You have any other option? I got so we go back and go to the fire
smokies.
dude, smoke guy.
I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I was up for going to the smoke right away, so.
Alright, let's go over that. Let's go to the smoke path.
But my curiosity. I want to try
I
investigating
thought your character's
again.
scared of monkeys. If you can't go to curiosity, your character's gonna have a
only
panic
rolled an
attack right
11
now.
again, though.
Like, just gonna see curiosity and just sit there and cry.
You guys should investigate before we leave. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is everything okay?
My cat's just dropped something on my dog.
Jeez.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he just yelped. He's a big baby.
Oh.
If they even poke his
Poor
nose,
baby.
he'll yelp and he'll just sulk. He's a giant baby. I love him.
Oh.
Did you guys investigate
Okay,
too,
what
or
now?
no?
Are you gonna
Yes.
investigate? Oh, what are you investigating?
The thing.
Thank you. So what are you investigating?
It gets further down the cave before we turn around and go the other way.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing you know what stars I'm asking for.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me?
Oh, OMG.
Someone said
Investigate
Jesus Christ,
what's
guys,
going on in the
communications
cave.
is key.
Investigate what's going on in the cave. before
investigate
we
the
give up.
cave. Gotta investigate the
Star, are
cave.
you doing okay?
I was yelling at my brother, so I missed a lot of stuff that was happening. I'm sorry.
There was a shadow man with white eyes.
Like curiosity.
Well,
Oh my god.
Phantascope.
Yes,
Alright,
like
so you-
curiosity.
You can go ahead and make that
I didn't miss
Making an
that.
Investigation check.
before we turn around and go the other direction.
Please,
Towards
Bubbler,
the-
just investigate it real quick, okay?
I'll investigate it really quick. I got a 16 plus 3.
Okay, so
Kenny, close the door! No! God. Goes out in the middle of a
so
thunderstorm.
That's a 19, right?
Yep, 19. I'm
I
sorry.
did math.
What did you get?
I got a 16 and with a plus 3 modifier, so I got a 19 in total.
Okay. So from the you kind of like look around the area a bit, and you can tell that the sword seems to have gotten deeper into the wall the further they. It's by a very small like margin, like centimeters at most, as he kept going.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it from it. You can still see the, but there's not much else to it.
Okay. So you relay that to the group and we're just like shrugs a lot?
Yeah, come on, Bubba, talk.
Oh,
I'm not
what?
doing all the talking.
Holy
over here.
fudge!
Hey,
Wait.
Star, I'm gonna need you to pay attention for 2 seconds.
I'm so sorry!
It's literally
Kenny
your
keeps
turn.
on talking to me!
There's important issues coming up, babe.
Kenny!
Look
Okay.
at it, it's gonna storm out tonight. Bad.
I know! Okay,
That's why.
okay, I'm sorry. Explain again.
Oh my god.
Oh.
There's just the sword is getting deeper in the wall, and that's all you really from it.
Is
Or you
it-
can
that's
also see
like
the
a-
footsteps, but that's it.
So is this like a floating sword that just keeps etching itself into the wall?
Okay. I got
Cool.
that. I
Thanks,
thought I missed more stuff. Okay.
Herb. Let me pat you on the head.
So
Pat,
you,
pat.
so you
So,
relay it?
yeah. Sorry, Jesus.
Let's just assume
Can we just do
Bubble
this?
relayed it.
God!
NPC
You people are
mode.
talking once. I'm sorry. Okay, where are you going, Kenny?
OMG.
I'm gonna park the vehicles, bro.
Dang, Kenny.
It's storm out tonight.
Okay.
I don't want it to be like that one night with the storm. Car got snapped.
Okay. Good idea. Wait. Okay, bye.
Shh, let him go outside.
Okay, now I can go back to you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Alright,
Yeah,
so
it
we're
is.
gonna go. We can go the other way now. Unless you guys want to go forward.
Let's go the other way, yeah.
John starts to speak up one more time. We can always, like, you know, split up into 2 groups if you want.
Hey, how about
Oh, that's a smart
no?
idea.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Because easy to say that, yeah, sure.
Alright.
But when you have 2 groups and you come across some kind of enemy,
A
that's when
big
people-
enemy like a dragon.
To be
yeah, like
honest,
a freaking dragon or something.
well, besides
I
Bubbler,
don't know what
Just
this
shrugs.
is.
wait.
It's like, alright.
Besides Bubbler dying, we were actually doing pretty good for a while. I think we could almost be brassy enough to split up. Zenvia can take
No.
care of herself.
I don't feel
so-
confident in that.
I don't leave me. I'm weak.
I know, that's why you'll go with Zenvia, because Zenvia can take care of herself and she doesn't need help.
He's like, yeah, if we,
Can we-
Well, you're not
Yeah,
wrong, but I'm just saying. I like to think the fact that I'm alive.
Zenvia just carries Bubbler the whole way,
Come on, Bubbler, let's go. It's scary.
perched on her shoulder.
You have a new
Wait,
familiar now.
don't we have the talking bird?
I am the talking bird, okay?
Yeah, the other talking bird, Gillian.
there is
I'm
a
the
talking bird,
original.
though.
I am the original talking bird. That
Alright,
bird is a fake.
my soldier. You're kind of 5 feet. That's still tall.
Meh.
Tall for a bird. Because usually birds you can hold in hands, but you can't be held in a hand unless it's like a dragon or
Hey, so are you guys splitting up or not? Jesus.
Okay, I'll go with Zenvia.
And I'll take
Just
John.
crawls up
Okay.
Zenvia
So I guess it's a
and
yeah.
Let me
Yes.
just pick up this anthropomorphic bird.
yes, place me on your shoulder.
I'm not placing. I'm holding you like with both arms. I am not placing you on my shoulder.
Hold me gentle like hamburger.
Okay, so how's it go, Demon?
Okay, that's it. You're not getting held. You're not getting killed at all. You're gonna be a
What's up,
grown
Demon?
woman and just
I want to see
sit,
what
just
happens
walking
next.
2 legs.
So if you guys, well, I want to know what's the group. So it's a group.
I'm with John.
John and Laisha.
Yes. And
Yeah,
then-
John, Laisha, and Cynthia Public.
There we go.
All right, who's going which way?
I want to
Who's
go
staying on the
further
right
into
path
this
and who's
cave.
going to the left one?
I choose right.
Fine.
Which is the right
I'll
one?
go left then.
The one at the right.
Are you in the right? You're on the right one, right?
Yeah, you're there right now.
Okay.
Is it right? Doing the right one? That's towards the
Stay
right,
that
right?
way. I'll go left then.
So pretty much, you guys start to split off ways. As John and Laisha go towards on the left path. John lightly places loot and 2 small lights show up from it. He puts away the torch,
Okay.
and the lights are shown as a glowing small orb that is hovering over his head.
Oh, cute.
His is the color green and yours is the color red.
Me? Or their group?
And he goes, well, it's kind of just so we can keep track of each other in case we, get split up in some way.
Okay.
They go up to 60 feet, so,
I can
as long as we're within range of each other, we should be fine.
I mean, I can see as far as 60 feet, but okay.
And so,
Ignored.
as you walk down more, you can. I'm going to be describing that to you for just a bit. The further you go down, you start to get away from that fork in the road because all 4 of you did go back to the fork in the road to split up.
Okay.
You can hear a bit more of the clicking as you go further.
Well, that's what we're going to.
It's starting to get a little louder, and you can easily make this distinct smell of smoke. A bit more. Well, you can smell this smoke a bit more. The more you walk down, the clicking starts to get a lot louder than you thought it was. It sounded at first as though someone hitting 2 rocks together, but then as you got closer, it started to sound as though someone was smashing metal against metal.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is this?
You go a bit further to an opening in the cave that reveals a larger cavern.
Ooh.
And there's a bright light of red that seems to be coming from in the middle of the room.
Okay.
The room is more of made of 2 levels.
Stop throwing stuff.
The top level being where you are now, circling all the way around the room.
Okay.
The bottom one having stairs stairs leading to it, and the main floor. And it looks as though there's someone smithing a sword.
I'm in love.
With Bubbler and Zenvia, you guys start to walk more and more down the path that has the etching of the sword, and the further you go, you hear constantly the sound of the sword get louder and quieter, and
Louder and quieter.
Dude.
yeah, it kind of gets loud and then it'll go quiet to almost completely silent at times.
Okay.
And the more you walk through, the closer you kind of feel to it, even though it keeps disappearing. But each time it does come back, it's a lot louder than the time before it. You also come over to an opening. The room is a completely different style than it was before. It's a dark reddish color, and it looks to have curtains on both sides of the walls, and forward over tile black and white flooring is the door.
Okay.
So currently I want to know what you guys want to do.
You go open the door.
Yeah, let's open the door.
Unless you want to do investigation first and see what else there is.
Okay, let's do
Perception.
investigation. Let's both do it.
It's would it be investigation.
You can do that or perception. It doesn't matter.
I have the investigation
17.
because I have a buffer of that. So also I got
17.
20. I got a natural 19 plus 1, so it's a 20.
I got 17 plus 3, so 20.
You don't have to say like natural 19.
Meh.
You're making me think that it's like a natural 20, so I'm like, what was I saying? Oh, so throughout the room, you can you make out these small figures underneath and on the side of the curtains. They're black figures,
Ooh.
seeming to hide in the shadows of the curtain. You can even see the small bit of their eyes that are blue. Before, and it's kind of as though they're just like the bit of dust that is always on the corner of your eye. The moment you try and look at it, it disappears.
Oh.
The moment you both try and actually focus on the creatures, they disappear from sight completely. Always seeming to just barely be out of sight.
What is this?
So that's pretty much it.
Alright. Let's open a door then.
One for a door. Okay.
No.
As you both go to the door, you open it to seeing the outside of the cave. You're back outside on the trail where you started.
Oh.
Not really where you started, but further up, but on the same trail that you were traveling on.
Oh.
The storm is a lot worse, and as you look back at the door that you hear slam, it is suddenly the cave again. The cave is a dead-end cave. There's no further way into it.
Ooh.
And I want you guys to roll for survival.
No.
Okay.
All of us? Or...
Oh?
I need to
Just you two.
just check the thing.
Wait, Tia, what was that O for?
Just. I don't know.
Oh no, it's lagging. I want to hear.
I got an 18.
Mm. You got 8.
No! Cynthia!
Alright, I'm just suffering over here.
Hey, Sushi, you want to answer a simple question for me?
Yeah?
What's 18 minus 8?
10.
So the storm that is you've kind of walked into starts to pick up a lot worse than it had before.
No.
To the point quickly where you could not see in front of your face. It only seems moments after before you could not see your hands in front of your face. And
boy!
a few seconds after, the snow disappears. The storm completely disappears, and you see yourself back on the beach that you had started on.
Oh no, it happened again.
So this is just sushi?
No, this is both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find yourself back on the beach that you all were shipwrecked on.
I got all the way back up.
Would
So-
you like to start over?
We're going to take a quick break from those two and see what Leisha and John's doing.
What is this sorcery?
So what do you want to do, Julia?
Oh,
Currently, you and John seem to be in the room of a blacksmith,
yeah.
and he is in the middle of the room creating a sword.
Is it like
He seems to be
magic?
mumbling to himself, but not really saying anything of value.
So he doesn't seem like aggressive yet. He doesn't seem like he's really grumpy about this sword. He just seems to be kind of busy with it.
So he's just kind of talking to himself and like, just like, you can tell he's kind of spaced into his work.
Okay.
He doesn't really look mad as much as he looks focused.
Okay.
So it may be like it could be perceived as angry, but he is just
Okay.
focused.
Well, I would like to check if there's like anything else in the room because we're here for the gauntlet, you know what I mean? It's nice to see all these swords and these noises, but we're here for one simple thing, and I'm gonna check and see if there's anything else in the room worth of what I'm actually looking for.
Alright, give me perception real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna have John roll too, so maybe he can help you out. Or maybe he can ruin it, I don't know.
Oh,
He hasn't been rolling too well.
17 plus 6.
Perception. He has actually pretty high perception. Let's see. Roll. Jeez. So what did you get?
17 plus 6, so 23.
Why? Discord, why do you have to lag so much? I'm guessing it was low though.
No!
No? I don't know, you said it kind of sad, so it's like, oh, it must be low.
There, check the chat.
Oh. Jeez. Nice. It's so weird because it'll lag like right after you say it, and then I can hear, but not the number. But okay. So throughout the room, you actually both rolled pretty high because John got a 20.
Okay, sweet.
So like you see the whole room pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of lit up in there anyway, but you can see the walls outlined with these weapons, swords, gauntlets, knives, all these kind of things.
Okay, sweet.
Glaives, all that such. And you quickly realize that he's been here quite a while.
Oh.
As you look at him more, you can see that he's a dwarf. Dwarf? There we go, not a dwarf. Who seems pretty old of age. And you can kind of see his gloves and his outfit as he continues to work.
Okay.
Jeez.
You okay?
Hit the knee.
Oh no.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Mainly the room is just for blacksmithing and or display of the weapons.
Okay. Ask John, do you think we can ask him about the gauntlet?
John kind of looks around a bit and he's like, I feel like, yeah, he may have made the gauntlet at this point.
I like that idea. Yeah. Yay, so let's approach him then.
Okay, so you guys walk down the stairs to start to approach him. The dwarf quickly puts up his hand to stop you both from walking.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, you walk a little bit to the left and avoid that. And you pretty much follow what he says.
Yeah.
And a second after, you see a bit of spikes come up from the ground where he said to avoid.
Oh, well, that was a nice warning.
He's like, sorry, I got this whole place booby trapped just because a lot of people like to come in and steal my stuff.
Ooh.
If you had walked to the left a little bit, it would have probably killed you. But you guys seem cool. You just came over to talk to me, right?
Yeah.
And as he says that, he looks up over at you and he gives you a smile. And it's a smile of like a lot of broken teeth and I mean, it's a genuine smile, but it's a very gross looking smile.
This guy's been through a lot, that's what.
Sounds like Dirty Kenny.
And so you can tell kind of from his that he see a lot of people here. He seems even ecstatic to like kind of show what he's working on. He doesn't say it out loud, but you can tell he kind of moves to the side a bit to give room to look at it. Also, a BRB. Oh, okay. So, what? John kind of like nudges Laisha and I like this guy. He's nice. It's weird. No one's like nice to us anymore. And from then I'm gonna wait for Alright, I guess I'll pay attention to this for by the way, chat, Telia is typing in chat, so that's how I'm getting the responses.
I see.
So from hearing about the gauntlet, the dwarf immediately, I don't know why I keep saying that, it, like looks up a little bit, and then he starts to get a little quiet and looks back over to his work. And in a hushed voice, he says, you don't want to say that around here. And he goes to he starts walking away from you guys a little bit and goes over to the wall. There's a display of weapons, and he holds it. He actually grabs a gauntlet off. There are quite a few things I don't talk about. But, there's something about these that are really special. Not this one in particular. I'm saying about these kind of weapons in general. There's always something different about them. Hear what I'm saying on that? And John immediately kind of shakes his head, is like, no. Which, and from Lacia's yes, he kind of smiles a bit because he gets a chance to explain it. He still is giddy in nature. You can tell worried. And so he goes, with swords, there's always, there's power in the sword itself. There's power in weapons themselves. But it feels like with these kind of things, with things that actually go on your hand, there's some different type of to it. There's something that you're putting in it, and that is what makes it such a weapon to be holding. And you can tell he starts to smile. And then he starts to frown a bit. The smile completely disappears from his face. He goes, but then the bad part about it is there are some people who find it too much of a power, personal power, as you put it. That personal power starts to consume them in a way of it is their own to master and their own that they've created, when it's really something that they've been helped. You can swing a sword as anyone, but only a master can use it correctly. And he goes to grab a sword off the wall, and he swings it. And you can tell he's obviously not one for using a sword. And then he tosses it over to John. It's like, now you swing that sword. And he reaches behind his back and he tosses a stone at at John. So I'm gonna roll to see something.
No!
Okay.
Dangerous weapons.
John
Throw stones at the dragonborn.
John reacts fairly quickly, and he swings so fast that it cuts the stone in half. He's like, "See, now that's what I'm talking about. There's a big difference in how I used it and how he used it. And if I gave him something that was to give not only his personal power, but also the power of the sword, do you think it's his power or the sword itself? Answer me that, please."
Huh. I mean, I really get where he's coming from with it.
Well, he's saying more if he gave John a powerful sword that had like an enchantment or something.
Yeah.
Is the sword John's power, or is it the sword's power?
It all depends on the user, but that's a very good point. So.
And John kind of starts to answer first. Well, wouldn't it be the sword's power since enchanted? And he glances over to Lacia to their answer.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I would find that it's, or Alicia would say that she finds it's partially the user because exactly like how he pointed out, John used it in a very different way than he did. It really does depend on the user's power. And,
Now, with that answer, do you think it
Intention.
also depends on the user's mind? How those who wield it choose to use it?
yeah, intentions are a very big purpose behind a weapon.
You can see him smile at you as you say that. He kind of points and he's like, I like you a little bit. You've been a bit better than the recent guest.
Aww. I feel so sad for this guy. He's been through
He
so
goes,
much.
I've been in a lot of fights. You can obviously tell I'm not the best sword, but you know what I do you usually use? And he puts on the gauntlet and he clutches his hand and he shows you, and it fits perfect. He then looks over to John. He's like, "Come, try and land one hit on me. Try and land one hit on this old." And John kind of looks over to Laisha a little like, I don't want to like beat this man up.
No, be good to him.
And the guy, still kind of sitting there. He's like, come on. I promise, I'll be madder. And so, roll for him. Ooh,
Is it roll for
John goes to take a swing at him, and immediately, John's arm is grabbed with the hand that holds the gauntlet, that has the gauntlet. He quickly flips John onto his back. He's like, well, he's like, I still got it. I told you. It's like, now that's what I'm used to. I may not look it, but I'm quite the scrap.
Yeah, of course.
And John's kind of like groaning on it, but looks over to Laisha again. He's like, so what brings you here? I've seen the got a little ahead of my, but what brings you to this mountain?
Should we be upfront about the organization? It's kind of the look Alicia's giving John. Like, do we tell him? I trust this guy more
John
than I trust the organization
kinda like,
at this point.
Just kind of like, but you can tell he kind of has, as though he likes the guy. So his thoughts are to be truthful, but as he starts to get up and he puts up a finger to Laisha, and then he's standing behind the right, by the way.
Okay.
And he pulls out his loot.
Loot.
It's like, hey, so I want us to be out in the open. You seem like you have a very passion about things you do, but I want us to be on the same page about everything. And so he plays his lute, and it gives out a sound that you can see. Actually, it's this yellow barrier that starts to surround the three of you, and he quietly says out the words "Zone of Truth."
Okay.
The Zone of Truth is a magical zone that guards that does a 15-foot radius where anyone in the radius that fails a the charisma saving throw will have to tell the truth,
Oh.
no matter what.
Okay.
So I'm gonna real quick. Oh my god.
What?
So yep, I need you to roll as well. Charisma saving.
17. Well,
What'd you get?
17.
I might have to type it. Oh, okay. You did.
Oh.
You were way ahead of me. Hey, don't. But you know what? Let's go ahead with it. So he directs his hand to Lation. So any questions you have, go ahead and be truthful. Say.
Heck, I want to be upfront. Tell them why we got sent here by an organization and that these gauntlets are a big deal.
Go ahead and explain it. I want to hear how you explain.
Oh man, but I cut out so much.
Oh yeah, you're right. It might you might not get through it. So pretty much from your explanation, he goes, well, that's kind of a lot, isn't it?
It is, but
I've heard things of that. I've told you of the guests I've had before. And they've spoken about that same organization. Usually when they see my wall of weapons, that's the first thing they go for. Not that I think the organization that you're talking about is bad in any way, just a lot of them are thieves. But it seems that you're a bit different. Maybe that's why they sent you. They usually don't ever make it long. Is there anyone else you've come with?
yeah, I came with 2 of my associates and John here. It's just the 4 of us, though.
I'm guessing the associates went somewhere else in this area,
We
right?
decided to split up. Yeah.
I would say for the best that hopefully
Aww.
there's a reason that your organization has not really been able to stay here long. He kind of looks around. He goes, well, I guess you kind of want to know what I'm doing. When I was a boy, what?
Before we go into the
I was
monologue,
gonna start a sport.
I know.
Oh,
Can
okay.
we go see
I was gonna say like start a thing, but all right.
Can we go and see what
You know what? It's gonna
sushi
start with when I was a boy, and then we'll go for what
Okay.
sushi and Bubbler are up to.
Okay.
I got a lot of story in this one. I didn't expect you two to get back to the beginning. But hey, make that survival thing one more time.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's do the survival.
Don't worry, just roll survival and tell me.
I'm eating a Rice Krispie. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm eating Rice Krispie. It's done. Just say what you roll. Oh, I got 20.
Natural 20 or
18 plus 2.
Okay.
Again, 18 plus 2 because I'm special.
Okay, sushi did enough for both of them. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. It's a
gotta
bubbler.
see.
Let's go.
I gotta see if Bubbler drags me down.
Freaking better not. I don't want to die.
16. Okay. So
I see.
you actually get a bit further than you did the first time around. You passed the initial cave you went through on account of the bear. And you continue further up back into the storm that you were in. You know something I forgot? I just remembered. John has like a bird and a in his back.
What?
And I flipped him like a little bit ago. Whoops.
What?
Wait, what happened?
I said John has a bird and a person on his back. I
have the bird.
You forgot about that. I said the guy found the bird and then.
But
I claimed
so
the bird.
you guys get a little bit further. Oh right, yours. So he just got flipped. First me, whatever. Anyway, You guys get a little further than you were before, and you start to walk, and you through the storm can see this bright red light starting to shine through the storm. And through this white blanket of snow, you can see the snow around the light disappear as it comes closer down the path towards you. And before you know it, with covering your eyes from the storm itself, you were face to face with this creature.
No.
And immediately Zenvia recognizes the creature as the one they had seen before, the shadowy figure.
Oh, it's
Hello,
the Shadow
friend.
Man.
So what do you do? Both
Talk
of you
to it?
are currently in front of it.
Talk to it, I guess.
How-
I
wow,
mean,
like-
yeah, it's kind of dumb, yelling at it, but it could help us with something.
We don't know if it's like dangerous yet. So let's just
Shadow,
talk.
it's fine.
Perception check.
Yeah.
I would do a perception check.
Okay, what kind of check? What are we doing?
Perception.
Perception? Okay.
It's funny because like sometimes I won't hear cut out at all. You guys, I just aren't listening sometimes.
I have a headache. I'm spacing out sometimes. Just take a.
I feel like that was directed right at me. So.
A little bit. I think it was mainly directed at you.
Wow. Okay. Understandable.
Those arrows.
23. 20 plus.
I got 5. So it's 23 minus 5, which I don't know
I
what
mean,
that is.
it's fine because you kind of seen more of them when you first saw them, and at this moment now it's kind of just Bubbler seeing them.
Yeah.
Bubbler, you have a bit of a better view of this creature than Zenvia did, though. You can see that they are obviously of elf descent,
Ooh.
and as they stand in front of you, they look very, very tired. Eye bags and the white from their eyes seems to disappear a bit, and you can see just pale eyes instead.
They need a hug.
Oh.
And
Hello.
as he stands in front of you, so as he stands in front of you and hears, he goes, "Why are you back on this mountain?"
Our friends are up here, and my son. So that's why, I guess. We're
As he
coming
hears
back
you-
for them.
As he hears you say "son," he takes a step forward and he goes, "Your son?"
Just roll
I-
with it.
I-
He's your
I-
son
I-
now. Be legit. You better be legit about this now. He's
We
emotionally
adopted-
invested.
Yes, our son. He's a dragonborn. His name is John.
It's like he kind of you can obviously tell from his
You broke
But-
out
Cut
what?
off.
I said you can obviously tell from his eyes that he is.
You keep breaking out.
Again.
Oh my god! You can tell from his eyes that he is blind.
Mm,
Oh.
Jesus.
there we go.
Hey, are you
Wait,
okay, man?
What part was it cutting out on? I want to know specifically.
You
The
can.
blind part.
Yeah.
You can clearly see that his eyes were cut off.
God, Jesus.
Wait.
So what did you say to him?
Oh no, are you okay, buddy?
No.
He goes, I'm fine, but what about your son? Where is he?
He's in the mountains,
He's
you
in the
dork.
cavern thing. Somewhere over here. In a cavern with another person. I can't remember. her
Oh
name.
wow. Wow.
He you can see him slightly nod and
Just leaves your son with someone you
It's-
can't
it's
remember
very-
the name of.
he slightly nods, and it's a very spaced out nod. And he goes, "Okay, leave, and I will bring him to the beach for you.
What about the other person?
I will bring them too."
Okay, I'm back.
he
Okay.
All I gotten so far was the shadow guy asking what we were doing on the mountain.
He's telling you to leave.
Perfect.
Too
Okay,
bad.
how
to
do
leave
we-
and then he will bring his
how-
friends to you.
How do we know we can trust you, though?
Because you're a sad blind man?
Yeah, the sad blind boy.
He goes. He kind of smiles a little bit and chuckles, and he goes, "How do you know you can trust me? How do you know I won't cut you down?"
What the fudge?
Please
Okay,
don't.
then.
He goes, that is my trust on my side. That is my mercy. So I advise you go back down this trail.
Okay. I'm fine. Bye. Struts down the mountain.
And as he says that, his expression does not change. It's still like this very calm, tired expression.
I'm
But
just
the
Color
sword,
runs like completely
the
up.
sword he is holding does
It's
start
still
to
there.
burn like very violently. The
Jeez.
fire is starting to surround the sword a bit as he makes that threat. And as the fire starts up, you can see the glove on the gauntlet on his head. And
grab him! Grab him!
Grab it! Can I just grab it and run?
Stealth, sleight of
That's a
hand.
pretty high stealth
Freaking-
roll.
that is like a lot of. You know what? Make a sleight of hand. I already have enough.
Okay.
Natural 20.
I got a
What's the number? Base
22.
number.
19. 19. Oh.
Oh, come on, you chicken!
19
Give her
plus
the
3.
gauntlet!
So you just try to like swipe for his hand, and he moves his hand back before you can get the chance.
Oh boy.
I want you to real quick make a acrobatics check.
Oh boy.
Damn it,
So
Bubbler.
exciting.
Excuse. I got a 16.
You
This is why we are like. I don't know how I'm still alive.
Shush.
he as he moves back his hand, before you can even notice it, the sword is already upward and like to his side in a swinging motion, and you very lightly hear him say "foolish," and you begin to take a step back before you slip on snow and fall back, barely dodging the sword swing.
Oh
And you tumble backward a little bit, and he looks up to Zenvia, and hey, give me a quick second on what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see something. I want to make sure I don't mess up this word.
I can't believe you actually tried to grab the glove. This is so great.
Look at that.
He's a teenager, don't.
He goes, young Asmar, what will you?
Wait, hold on. How do you know it's an Asmar?
You can talk.
Oh crap! This is
Oh,
from
snap.
Bubbler.
What is this? What are you?
All right, but he does say it low enough that Bubbler does not hear it.
He just
Kinda-
wants to
It's-
pay
it's
next
very
to you.
softly.
They didn't hear it, says me. I'm good.
Just beat the crap out of it.
Please.
And he
I
kind
felt
of
bad for you. You egg.
he leaves the sword that that was swung. He leaves it kind of etched into the side of the mountain where he's swung.
He just
And he doesn't really make an effort to pull it out as much as he's just staring blankly at Zenvia. And with that question, he obviously is kind of waiting for an actual answer. It wasn't really a threat as much as he was actually asking, "What will you do?"
Like, what do I like? Do I?
It's up to you. What will you do?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, Sushi. It's not like a big thing though.
beat him up.
I mean, he's asking me to either attack him or go down the mountain, right?
Well, he's just asking, what are you gonna do?
Well, sir, you gotta have to either step out of my way or I have to force myself because we gotta go up the mountain.
He goes,
Can't exactly go back until right between our legs.
He goes and starts to pull the sword back out of the mountain.
No, be nice to him.
And it goes upward above his head, and the flames from it start to burn harder again.
Wait, can I kick his leg?
Kick him.
Since I'm on the ground?
Kick
All
him.
right. If you're gonna try that, then we're gonna start to roll for initiative after it.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna be in a fight if you do want to do that.
I kick his leg and then
I
run.
say it's like not the best health. I said not done this.
Sushi, do you want to do this? Can I do it?
You can kick him.
Okay. Kick his leg and then run.
All right.
Runs, kick his leg and I'll kick it.
Kick his right. Okay, I want to kick his leg, then run to.
Don't you have an unarmed strike?
Wait, what?
Well, I'm on the wrong thing. Wait, who is this? God dang it, I think this is Sushi's. Yeah, I'm on Sushi's. I have a lot of sheets open right now, and they're not labeled. Alright, you don't have an oh, you do. Wait, no you don't. Jeez, you don't have an unarmed strike. I thought you did.
Oh.
Alright, whatever. Roll to see if you would hit him.
Okay. 19.
Yes.
Jeez. Well, you would hit him. Alright.
Clap.
Yes. Blessed.
Alright, so I'm gonna have it be used the same way as
You cut off.
use it the same way you would use your dagger.
Okay.
So 1d4 plus 2.
Okay. 3.
So you like very feebly kick his leg to the point where he doesn't really flinch, and you start to run backward a bit, and I'm guessing you're trying to get Zinvia to run too. I mean, what are you doing?
Yeah, just run to Zinvia and then whatever she.
Alright.
Also roll for initiative.
Okay. Me?
All
Both of us?
All
Okay.
of you.
15!
God.
16!
Alright, he's last.
Good.
Beat the heck out of him, guys. You got
That's
this.
fair.
You got two moves to defeat him. Because when it's his turn, you're both goners.
I don't want to like say anything, but 2 is not wrong.
No! Why did you do this?
What? Anyway, what are you guys gonna do? I mean, like, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything to that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna leave it at what.
We're both gonna die.
Bye, guys.
Probably.
It was nice knowing you.
Probably?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but like,
Because I had, like, no way of healing that well. So...
Can we run?
if you want,
I want to
If
run.
it's gonna work,
you-
you can easily run after us.
when you run, you give a attack of opportunity. So he does have a chance to attack you if you want to go for that run. But
I
if he
will
doesn't
go.
get you, you know, you get away.
He can't get me. I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna rain.
Are you both gonna run? I'll let this be like a 2 type
Take
thing.
it.
Let me try to distract him. You can run.
No, just go. Just both roll and both get out.
Okay, alright.
Although if you both fail, then you're both dead.
I mean, it's not a good idea. Probably has so many cuts. Alright, we're running for athletics?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
That means 6.
I'm just doing some stuff real quick, so.
Oh, I'll roll so crap.
I got a natural 20, but -1 because the modifier is -1. So I got a 19.
Oof. Wait, hey, guys, give me a second. You can do whatever you're doing right now. But I gotta fix some stuff.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
What? Say it! Say it!
No, if I say stuff, it messes with things, so I can't.
Say it! Please.
You just have to wait on it.
No, you.
I'm also setting things up because I didn't really expect you guys to be so stupid. But
I know.
Ah.
I'm like making the quickest sheet in the world.
My emotions.
Alright, so wait, I know one of you rolled a natural 20. What did you roll?
I did.
Sushi?
So
It was for running?
Yep.
Cool.
I got a 20, but it's like -1 because the mod.
Demon doesn't give a fudge about modifiers, though, obviously. Nothing?
Yeah, hey, take this time to maybe plan for stuff quick, because it's not good.
Oh no. Why did I do this?
How many does he get?
Oh,
Oh my
wonderful.
god. Hey, I mean, like, I'm almost done, so it's not like it's worse. Oh, this too. So you both are trying to run, right?
yeah.
Hey, roll something for me. I want you to roll. I gotta look at somebody else's sheet for what I'm gonna do. What is a good thing for it? Gosh. Roll insight.
Okay.
Both of you. This is what I was on? I don't... Uh-oh. Did my thing disappear? Oh, no. Okay, there it is.
14.
Just give me a sec. 16.
He stares you down a bit as you run, and you feel your blood go cold as he does. And you feel yourself almost unable to move with fear. It's kind of that feeling that you had a moment before when the sword noise was causing everyone to not be able to stand. So you're currently a bit stuck in fear.
This is ridiculous.
No.
Like, they would have actually looked back.
Well, I'm just gonna lay on the ground and wait until my death. So.
Oh my god.
I'll give you a chance to overcome it, but you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Save your bacon.
17.
Wait, what?
17.
What? 17.
Julia, are you rolling?
No, I'm telling you Star's answer.
Oh, okay. I was just like, why are you rolling? Okay, I'm almost done. Or I am done. I think I am done. I'm done. Okay. I don't need...
Sushi, did you roll?
I like how you didn't even ask the guy's name. You just attacked him.
His name's Bob.
No, I kicked his leg and he didn't even feel it. I'm small.
Alright,
I
so...
want to run away. We're leaving them like we want to, so alone.
Well, you attacked them.
He kicked his leg and he's
Anyway,
gentle.
you're running still, right? Oh, wait. How did you do on your Constitution? 17, right?
Yeah, 17.
What did you get, Sushi?
Wait, Constitution? Was it?
Saving throw.
Did you do this Constitution saving roll?
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I didn't do that. I got 16.
16? Okay,
Yeah.
so you're able to overcome your fear to start running again. He does, however, get his moment of opportunity. So he's going to roll to be able to see if he can hit.
He can't see, he's blind.
Do not underestimate a blind man.
I know that. I was just making fun of the fact that Demon says he.
So he's rolling that plus this. Okay. Jeez. Hey, Poplar, what's your shield? What's your armor?
Armor? Let me just check. 17.
Okay, so you're fine.
Okay, thank God.
Hey, real quick, give me a sec.
I love this so much.
Jesus.
This is so great.
All right. Sushi, what's your armor?
Not as high. I know that. 11.
Okay. So he does hit.
Ouch.
Oh, that sounds so great. So fun.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Well, yeah, it is, and also you may get hit by this as well. Because I'm pretty sure you're within 5 feet of them. You're running close.
Yeah.
You better freaking heal me afterwards.
Yeah, I'm good with medicine.
You better be.
I am very good at medicine.
So make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, both of us? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dexterity. That sounds great.
I got a 20!
Natural
Woo!
20?
Good for you. I got a
Hey,
5. Hope you're happy with yourself.
Wait, natural 20?
Yeah, natural.
Nice.
Haha.
You're still gonna get hit though. Just so you know.
You suck. I can't
My
believe I
heart.
did my natural 20s.
Yeah, no, it actually says that you still take damage. It's really weird. I actually want this spell real bad.
What are you doing, Kenny?
All right, so he's doing it at level 1 though, so
Ooh.
it won't do. Yeah, well, what is it?
Can you
8,
not kill them, please?
Please don't kill me. I'm soft.
6.
You're talking to someone else.
I'm talking. Oh, Kenny. I'm emotional.
Oh my god! All right, I need my phone real quick.
What did you do?
I wasn't trying to like kill you.
All right,
I'm just standing.
Yes. Goodbye, Kenny.
Keep her down.
I'll try.
Keep still.
What are you trying to do?
Clap for jobs. I'm steady.
hey,
Okay.
how much health do you both have?
17 out of
Oh.
24.
15. What?
It's okay.
So the
We're dead.
from the swordsman, you see this. You hear like this thunder, and there's suddenly a bolt of lightning that falls upon him, and is then redirected in both your directions down this path.
No. No.
It hits Cynthia for 18 points of damage,
I'm dead.
and hits Bubbler for 14.
I only have one health.
And you both fall to the ground, and it's a little jolting. You can't really even get up for a second as the figure starts to walk towards you once again, and as he gets to both of you, he bends down to both of your level using the sword as kind of a cane, and he goes, "Do not worry. You will not die on this mountain."
Oh, thank God.
And
You're not on this mountain. It's just the guy who tried to kill him.
the storm begins to get worse once again as it did before. And a few moments later, you find yourself on the beach. But you both have 5 health. Be happy with that. That's going to be the end of the session as well.
What? I want to know what it is, though.
You can't just end it now. Let's Of course.
Only 11:27.
I demand it!
Nah, we gotta end it here.
No.
30 minutes!
What about me and the old man?
I think you both are also at something. I left two cliffhangers, the start of a story of the old man's life, and
Oh,
Um,
come on.
First
Wait,
of all,
wait.
how dare you? Ended on 2 cliffhangers.
But we don't even get to hear.
it's so fun being a DM.
I'm just gonna start the
You.
DM with you telling a story, and I won't be able to do anything. Talk for a half hour about what he's telling us.
Yeah.
Go on.
Hmm.
Go on. Tell us.
All right. Do you want to? You know what?
I want
The
the
story's
story.
still fresh. I'll do the story and then it'll end.
All right. Good. Thank you.
Thank
Oh.
you.
I'll also count your guys' demise as a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
A long
So-
sleepy time.
Yeah. So whatever spells and stuff, you'll be fine. But let's go with the story of back to what? Who was
Laisha
it?
and John.
John and Laisha. You're all three of you are in the zone of truth, and the dwarf was starting to speak up of the reason he is there.
Yeah.
He says, well, when I was just a boy, my father used this mountain to make some of the most pristine weapons in the land, and he was quite famous for it. He was well known everywhere. I was so proud to be his son. He taught me everything I know,
Aw.
and
And then
It's
the Fire
obvious
Nation
that-
attacked.
Starting attack.
he went. It's obvious, that I took over after it was all said and done, but there were some reasons behind my father's death that are quite important.
Oh no.
There's a reason I don't want to talk about this gauntlet, and you may find it in this story. When I was around what you all would call teenage years, I was very against what my father did. I didn't want to be a blacksmith like him. I didn't want to spend my time making all these weapons. And he found so much joy in it. And as time went on, I accepted the joy he had from it, and he seemed to almost accept me for not wanting to. It was quite a nice life even. We had no real problems, and everything seemed to be going to a good life from it. And then this man showed up one day at our door.
Uh-oh.
He showed up actually at this mountain, and he traveled up the road he's traveled up the trail even through the storms, and he met us at the cabin that's sitting at the top. And he gave my father an offer. And he said, I will never forget the day. He said, how would you like to not only be the best blacksmith in this land, but this world? How would you like to have the flames to forge fires that could only create the most legendary? And my father, just like me, couldn't say no to an offer like that. And the man had his hand out, and in it was a gauntlet.
Uh-oh.
And the gauntlet was black, and it had this skull marking on it that and there were bones that went down the fingers, and then skull in the middle of it. I can remember it almost perfect even now. And as my father put it on, there was this flame that went through the house, and in the middle stood my father, unfazed by it. But there was this look in his eye that I could seem to get out of my mind every day that I sleep.
Aw.
He didn't look like my father anymore.
Oh no.
And I never seemed to see him again after that. He was always in his study, always down here working. And he made incredible weapons. The man kept true on his promise. He did become the best in all the lands, the best in the world, but it came at a price. More than just me losing my father, he seemed to lose himself.
No.
He lost his mind and he slowly started to deteriorate faster than anyone could have maybe guessed.
Oh
And
no.
one day I found him standing on this mountain, and he collapsed right in front of me, and he was just burning. And it was as though he looked up at me and he said that he was burning like his famous weapons had, and he was just going to become something new that could be used in a different way. He was going to become someone else's power, someone else's mind. He was going to help someone complete their goals. And even after all of the pain he went through, he seemed to still have the same spirit.
Oh.
And at that moment, I decided that even if it may put me in despair, I will take on his job. And that is how I ended up here. And so he was gone. And then another man came to. One that seemed to have met, from what I've heard, a woman with red hair. By the name of Alyssa. And she seemed shrouded in darkness. I've only met her once. She said she had respect for my craft, and I guess that was probably the reason I'm still here. And the man who had first come and been cheery about learning about all of these weapons became dull and quiet. And he now just roams these caverns. He's the reason that your organization could not find what they were looking for, because he is what they were looking for. He has the gauntlet on his head, and I fear that there will not be long before he burns just like my father did.
Aww.
So I ask of you, since it seems you're here for it anyway, can you save him before it's too late? Or at least try? He has not ever hurt the ones that have come here. Well, he has never killed the ones.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
He does make sure that they all make it home safe. Alive, I should say. Would ask, just as a favor, as one who has the mind weapon, help him. Please.
Give us the tools to do it, and you got a deal.
Hey, I mean, what you want? I can make it.
All right.
And he kind of like jumps over to the furnace. He's like, come on, like I pick out one and I'll make you a better one.
Nice.
And he puts his hands out to the whole gallery of weapons.
Ooh.
And he even like takes John's like longsword, and he's like, this is rubbish. I can make better than this in a second.
I figured that would get him. Let's see.
Oh boy.
So, geez. Hey, I'm real sorry that I've just been told this session, and then like, you know, Laisha and John get this like nice story.
Alright, you guys almost die, and then we get a little story time. I'm proficient with a crossbow, so I call a crossbow.
I can't believe Bubbler's
Yes.
dead.
I'm just staring at the sun. That's what I'm doing.
How about instead of making you a crossbow, I give you some cool arrows to go with it?
Alright.
Cause I've been holding these, and he kind of to this area by the wall, and he of the wall, and it reveals back room where there are a bunch of pouches and small weaponry.
Okay, but I literally don't have a crossbow. I will need a crossbow.
Oh, you don't have one? Jeez.
You actually need to give her a crossbow.
He's like, oh, you know, being proficient usually means you have it, but all right.
I lost
I guess I'll give you one too.
Thanks.
he goes over and he starts to shuffle through things, and he hands you a quill of bolts. And I'll send you the thing later. I'll send you the thing later for him.
Okay, sweet.
But they are the bolts of explosion.
Bolts of explosion sounds
So,
like my
so you probably want to be a little careful with the especially in this cave. It actually will collapse this place. I'm being completely serious.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I have
Thanks
a lot of
for
stuff in
warning.
here. Please
Well,
do not start shooting these.
no, we're chill, man. Don't worry.
As he starts to look over, he kind of goes over to the swords for a second, and he goes to pick out one. And hey, you want to make an Arcana check?
Me?
Yeah, it's one he's picking up, so you're just looking at that one.
Oh, I got no proficiency in it. I do a 12. Wait, no,
12.
I don't. Hold
No
on.
modifier
I
on
forgot
it?
to delete on it. Delete the modifier. Okay, let's just go with 9 because when I rolled again, I rolled a 1. But
Let's go with that because 2. So you both have no idea what this is. But he gives it to John. He's now I know you're a little green when it comes to fighting. I can kind of tell, you know what I mean? And John kind of was like, I don't like this guy that much anymore. He's calling me out. But he gives him a sword that he explains to be the sword of what is he? What is John? I'm trying to remember what John is, because no, he's a specific type.
Oh.
God dang it, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, okay. He gives him a sword of lightning.
Okay.
It's like I know you're a you know, kind of sparks dragonborn, but this will really make sparks fly. Now, that little breath thing I know you got, you won't need this.
Wait, you cut out. Can you say that again?
Oh, I was saying the little breath thing that John does, he won't need to sword.
Ooh.
You keep on cutting out, man.
I don't know what to tell you then.
He doesn't need the breath thing anymore. He's got something even cooler.
It's a sword with lightning.
A lightning sword.
And then he kind of goes over to give a crossbow, but it does seem to be very well. You guys are making me write a lot.
Very what?
Session.
I didn't hear you, dude.
You know, this is killing me.
I know, I'm sorry.
He gives you a crossbow. It's very well made.
Okay.
And also, I'll be giving all here because you know, wasn't planning on still going. But all right, so that's actually gonna be it though. With
Okay,
the weapons,
wait. I have one
to
more
make them.
question. How much experience did we get from fighting the troll?
Oh, you all wait. Did you all level up from that? I thought I leveled you all up.
No, he's not.
Oh, right. I was gonna level you up afterward.
Okay.
But I just jumped into it.
So we can.
But you're all leveled up. Yeah.
Okay,
You know what?
so
I also level you guys up for that beating you took, because you know I give some bravery points for that.
Wait, so what level are we on? 5?
You're all level 4. No.
4.
level 5.
Yeah, 4. Level 5.
So anyway, you guys can start setting up those sheets. I am getting called for stuff, so I'm gonna hop out.
Alright. Thank you. There he goes.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I get ability score improvements when I level. Ooh.
Jeez.
Ooh. Interest peaks.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hold on. Right.
Just slowly making it up there.
Oh, I thought I could add. I thought I would add stuff, but I don't see anything.
Oh, can add stuff now. Okay.
I'm just gonna finish this frame and then I'm gonna call it a night.
Okay. Ooh, I can get a spell now.
Oops, wrong one. I'm gonna color the same character twice. I'm so jealous of you guys. You guys get two cool spells and all I did is a cool level up and yeah, okay, congrats. You leveled up, that's it.
Well, Bubbler can spray poison now. Oh. Okay. Bless
Excuse
you.
me.
Bless you,
I'm
man.
sneezing here.
Bless you.
Oh, no. Yeah, Bubbler can spray poison now.
Yay!
Which is very nice. She is like insect now.
Getting in touch with Felicity, I guess.
Hmm?
You know, Venus
me?
flytrap.
Okay. Hey, I did not know.
Venus!
Forgot I had invocations. God, I don't even need sound image then. Just do that well. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I heard
didn't
a
know
comment.
that.
Oh, okay. I heard like Venus flytrap. That's all I heard.
I didn't say that at all.
I'm confusion. Oh, Squeaky is crying again.
Oh, bummer. It's probably because of the
Shoot.
storm.
Well, it's not that bad anymore. She just wants attention,
Oh,
but I don't want to get off the couch.
okay.
It's comfortable here.
Oh, okay. Yay! I got like all the basic frames outlined, or colored rather. Now I just gotta
Nice.
do the final animation and shade it, and it's all good.
Yay.
It's gonna be insane. And I've already got most of it outlined. I just gotta do probably, I'm gonna estimate 40 frames.
Oh wow. How do you do that?
What? It's gonna be adorable though. But alright.
What is this thing for?
It's a meme. Oh, I'll play it so far if you guys want, but I gotta mute it. You want me to play the video so far? Okay. Yes. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for it. But yeah, this whole part has to be animated because these guys are gonna groove, and then Preset and Galore are gonna lip sync and move their head around, and it's going to murder me, but it's gonna look so good.
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
Yay, thank you. But
No
for
problem.
now,
Preset.
yes, Preset. But for now, I am going to call it a night. I think. Oh no, it's only midnight. I'm usually been up till 6 in the morning lately.
Oh wow.
It seems like
Why
silly.
are you up so late?
Procrastinating, going to bed.
Delia, you gotta sleep. You can't sleep. Next time I catch you doing that, I'm gonna force you to go to bed.
No.
I'll drive down to America and force you to sleep.
Yes, you can try. You can try.
And I will succeed.
Uh-huh. Maybe. But for now, I must call it a night. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, have a good sleep, man.
Thank you.